everyone, how are you guys doing today? If I sound weirdly nasal, that's because I have had like severe cold for the past 2 days. Today is the first day that I'm cold free, and I decided to go ahead and give Instagram makeup a try. So I followed a tutorial today, and this is the outcome. Yeah, so you want to see how I got it? Let's go. Today I want to try doing my makeup like an Instagrammer. Why? Because they kind of look freaking awesome. I mean, the tutorials look awesome. The end result is pretty good too. I mean, I would like to look like that at least for a day. So the first name that comes to my mind when I think Instagram is, of course, Huda Katan. And she is one of the person of color YouTuber that I know of. I'm pretty sure there are others. I'm not aware of them. So, you know, let's go on to Instagram. Let's look for Huda. Let's go to IGTV. Real Truth About Beautiful Skin. Yo Glow. No. How to get airbrush skin that looks like you. Okay, that sounds good.
I'm feeling myself. It's okay to feel yourself when you feel cute. I feel cute. I feel cute.
She does look cute. She has a cute hairpin. I don't have the fancy version. I have a Dollar Tree version of the beret clips. Hold on. And we are back. And if I look different and the background kind of looks different, that's because it's been like 5 hours since you saw me 2 seconds ago. I had to go and get a massage done. It's like a therapeutic massage, and I've been getting that done. And it's making me feel great. So any of you guys are in pain, kind of live around Bay Area and are seeking alternative treatment for it, then DM me in my Instagram or message me down below, and then we can figure it out and I can share that information with you guys. He's a kind of Indian medicine guy, and I'm feeling the best I have felt in the last 5 years. Okay, so let's get into the video.
Today I'm going to give you guys one of my favorite tutorials, and that is kind of this like filtered look where I don't need a filter. I look like bomb without a filter.
Oh, I misread the title. I thought it said make your skin that looks like you, and then it continues that looks like you have a filter on. Okay, I misjudged where she was going with it, but let's have a beret on like she did. But yeah, I can learn to get snatched.
I have recently been really into electrocurrents. It's a little electric shocks to your skin that basically kind of like slap your collagen and like wake it up. It's like, wake up, bitch! Wake up! Oh.
Ooh, I don't have a bit slapping electronic device. So I'm gonna go with my Clarisonic. I haven't used this in a while, the massager part. And I currently have this Ulta Beauty 24 karat gold beauty oil or magic beauty oil on. Honestly speaking, I don't know if it does anything. I guess that's enough of bit slapping for the day.
I'm just going to go ahead and grab my favorite primer right now, which is the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I'm going to use a brush.
I have that.
I'm going to start spreading it onto my skin.
I have my Tatcha primer. I hate using brushes for that, but since she is using it, let's do it. Implanting it in my skin. I have never used this primer with a brush before. Feels nice to use a brush with this. I have to clean this brush now.
I kind of like to do a double primer. I know that sounds weird, but I use our nymph, so I'm just going to shake it. Go ahead and squeeze this onto my face.
I don't have a nymph, what is it called? Okay, I have this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid. It's advertised as a primer, and I have been just as confused as most people are with Huda Beauty's thing. So she spread what? 2 lines? Oh my god. I don't want to use this brush. I'm not very skilled in using brushes when it comes to liquid products. So I'm gonna go with... It's been so long since I used this brush. I used to be obsessed with it. It doesn't look as terrible as I thought it was going to look. It just looks like my skin is overly hydrated. Up close it looks overly textured.
My palette here. Whenever I'm applying color, I always kind of beat into the skin. Like
next, she uses her foundation. I have the Huda foundation for a change. I think after this video, I'm gonna sell it on Mercari or something. If you're interested, I would put my Mercari link down below. I've been trying to get rid of a lot of my makeup. This shade is Toffee. Oh, so she mixed it with her concealer. I have my e.l.f. palette. Oh, it has a locking system. Does it? No, it's just blocked. The shade I have here is Caramel Corn. They're pretty much identical in shades. Like this is the concealer. I'm gonna use my brush to mix it up. I'm afraid of this foundation. Oh my god. It's already very, very full coverage. I had forgotten how full coverage this thing was. And still there's this much left. It looks pretty even. I had forgotten how good the brush worked. Can you believe it? I have like 2 backups for this brush. Like an idiot. I went and bought 2 backups and then I just stopped using it altogether. Okay, next step.
I'm just blending everything out. And I'm just going to use a blender afterwards. It soaks up the right amount of product. I feel like when you use a blender afterwards, that's how you get a really beautiful, like, non-textured, stunning
wet my
complexion.
sponge. I was wetting my sponge and I looked in the mirror. Not very pretty. It's full coverage, but not very pretty. She only applied the concealer kind of here, which is good, I guess. Now it has come out. And she used like a flat brush. This is a Sephora 206 brush. Again, I have no clue how to apply concealer with the brush. My under eyes look horrendous, to be honest. Oh gosh. Then let me take my sponge. Oh gosh, it's making it look horrible. But, yeah. This is so not cute.
I am now just going to use our tan tour. And a lot of people go very low. They go right underneath their cheekbone. I'm going kind of on the cheekbone. And we have a whole video on explaining why we contour, where we contour. So I'm showing this video kind of like the Snatched. That's literally kind of go, and they make your chins look really small. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going on my jaw. And I'm creating a little bit of like this very defined V. So you can see here, we've kind of done a basic contour and then we just lifted everything over here. And
I'm going to use my Naked Skin palette because that's what I have. I don't know what Who Does Tan Tour looks like. Here I only have one cream shade, so that's what I'm going to use. And then she went super heavy on her cheek. Of course, Who Does the expert? And I'm just someone who looks like she's got slapped in the face. Oh my god. This could go so wrong. Is it all blended?
baking to me is so important because I feel like if you don't bake, especially if you don't make with the right product, your skin just does not.
I have very dry skin. So of course I don't have banana bread. I have a few other powders. Let's see what color she's using. I'm going to use my e.l.f. banana powder.
Especially when it's wet and it's completely been squeezed, like all the water been squeezed out.
Yeah, should not use it.
If you have any water left in it and you use the powder, it'll like
use the AOA banana powder.
So you want to make sure literally you squeeze it completely dry. I usually put it in a towel and I make sure nothing comes out. Like all these small little tips make such a difference to your makeup application. And I'm just starting with the inner corner right here.
At least right now my under eyes are looking
because
terrible.
I want to snatch my nose. Remember guys, this is a snatch tutorial. Whatever tiny itty bitty powder is left, I'm just going to put it on the contour now. And I'm literally just going really fast movements. So fine. That is beating this powder into my skin. I know people are going to be like, oh my god, you're going to be cake faced. Nope. And I'm going to show you guys why.
Here she picked up more powder. How is hers like picking up so evenly? Mine is not.
Now we're going to do, this is a very important step. We are going to set everything in and make it look like skin even more. I basically use...
the kids are home, so it's not going to be peaceful. They're banging on the door. I don't know if she already dusted off her powder or not, but I can't see mine. It seems to be absorbed, and so does hers, so I'm going to leave it like that. So then she picked up... What did she do? Oh, she sprayed her sponge with a makeup spray. I'm gonna use a Mario Badescu one. She says she saturates it and then she picks up her cream highlighter, which I do have in my Naked palette. Okay, I like this highlighter technique. It's looking very natural. Liking it. Okay, next.
I'm going to grab a little bit of bronzer. This is just chocolate. This is chocolate Soleil. And I'm just going above the contour now.
I'm going to use my e.l.f. bronzer. I really like this bronzer. Seriously, all the 3 of my kids are going crazy. And as minutes are passing, my under eye region is looking like worse and worse and worse. Like...
I am going to now contour my nose. I'm going to start from the corner of my brow, and I'm going really lightly there, and then I'm going like not on the bridge of the nose, right on the side of the bridge of the nose.
I think I'm going to use like this powder. Oh my god, even my forehead is looking terrible. Let me know in the comments below what it looks like on the screen to you guys. Right now I'm even seeing pores on the top of my nose and lines on the top of my nose. I didn't think I even had lines over there. Like here. It's looking cakey as hell.
And I'm now going to let that sit just for a minute, and then I'm going to blend that out. In the meantime, I'm now going to work on my brows. And I'm just brushing out all the product that's in my brows.
Brushing out? Oh, okay. Oh, she means that whatever makeup is there, she's brushing that out. For a second, I'm like, did she already put that stuff in her brows?
I like to make my brows really close together. So, you know, a lot of people, they like to keep their brows far apart, but it focuses too much on this area, and it's not necessary.
I like to keep my brows where they are. The only thing I actually fill in is like at the top of my arch, wherever there are bald spots.
I'm going to use a little bit of our baking powder, and I like to use a very dense, very pinched brush. This way I'm not getting powder everywhere. And I really bake mostly in the front because I feel like it kind of creates a little bit of an ombre in the brow as well. And then,
did she just bake her brows? Okay. Was it anything else, or she just used her normal powder in here?
next, this is where the fun begins. We are going to do a little contouring on the eyes as well, which is so important. This is my favorite palette, rose gold. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab sandalwood. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just applying a nice wash on the entire eyelid. And we're gonna contour the bottom lid. So I'm contouring a little bit of the brow bone because my brow bone is very prominent. So I'm gonna soften it up a little bit.
Did you put any product on top of her lids? Because I don't think I did. I don't have that palette, so I'm gonna take, I think there is a sandalwood shade in this palette. I might be wrong. This is the Desert Dusk. There isn't. So I have this NYX shadow from Whipped Wonderland collection called Whipped Mocha. So that's what I'm gonna use. She put it on her entire lid. She seems to have done kind of like a wingy thing. My under eyes have never looked creepier.
I actually forgot to blend out my nose, so I'm gonna do that right now. I'm just taking the foundation brush. There's like not any wet foundation, it's just basically powder at this point, and I'm just taking it on top of my nose. So I'm just kind of doing like very minimal stippling motions right here to blend out my
Why is the powder on her foundation brush? Did I miss something? Anyways, I'm gonna take this and what is she doing with it? I have no idea.
And now we're gonna take a little bit of shadow. I like to make the eye look a little bit doll-like. So I take the same shadow and I go underneath where that lid is on the bottom. I go underneath it. So you can see now with all that contour going on, it's so subtle, but my eyes literally look bigger. And I'm all about those subtle small changes.
How are her under eyes looking smooth? Mine are looking horrible. And there's like product and creases and whatnot going on here. Does it look like a doll? Maybe an old doll. Like there's so much product in my under eye region. I honestly don't know if she dusted off her bake at some point of time, but at least if she did, I missed it.
So now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply a little liner, and I'm gonna apply it thick. Why did I say little? I'm gonna apply a lot of liner. And I'm gonna do a classic cat liner, and then I'm gonna show you exactly what I do afterwards.
So she's using a Stila liner, but I have this M Cosmetics liner. That's what I'm gonna use. It has a brush tip, and I really, really like it. Hers is huge. Like her wing. Let me bring my mirror over here. So she said that she keeps on building up the liner, layer after layers. For me, the more layers I put, more mistakes I make. And they're so not equal. I don't think they're even equal. But anyways, let's move on.
Now what I like to do is I like to kind of draw like an inner corner in the liner. So I'm taking it and I'm going really close in this point right here, and I'm just kind of drawing this like really micro thin kind of line, just accentuating this inner corner.
I have always wanted to do this. Let's give it a try. Oh my god.
Never give up, never surrender.
This is freaking horrible.
I'm going to grab a little bit of a melted shadow. It's faux fur and bamboo hoops, and I am going to apply it right underneath that line.
I have that. I don't have that. I have something called pink champagne, so that's what I'm gonna use instead.
This is really good for my particular eye shape.
I think it looks particularly bad on mine.
Apply a little mascara and apply some lashes.
Actually, I do have lashes, magnetic ones, but I don't use them. So this is my tip for you guys. Though I don't think anyone would take me seriously looking like that. But I usually like to take a lash comb and just comb my lashes out after I have used a clumpier mascara. And that separates the clumps, and I feel like it makes your lashes look fuller. I did just receive a Huda liner in one of my Ipsy bags. And by just, I mean in the last 6 months. Here is the liner. The shade is called Trophy Wife. So pigmented. Now, of course, I don't have her lipstick, so I'm gonna use a ColourPop matte lipstick. This is called Scorpio Moon. It's the Kathleen Lights collab, and I think it'll go with the liner. You know, guys, with these eyes, I could be slapping on like mud on my lips and no one would care. This would have been better. This is the Shayla collab. I don't have this layer, but the shade looks very, very similar to my gloss from Makeup Revolution. I'm gonna go with my Becca, and she applies the darker highlighter on top of her forehead. Never done that before, but let's do that today. I'm gonna go with this shade. It's called Bronzed Balm. I think it's a bronzer. And let's go with Opal on my cheekbones. Did she use powder highlighter, or am I just... And then she took a domed brush. My dome is a little too domey. I'm gonna take this blush. I think it's very kind of similarly peachy pink. I hate this brush. I usually prefer these brushes, so that's what I'm gonna use. She said wherever she applied her bronzer. I can't get over how horrible my eyes look.
So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. This is my go-to right now. I love it. It's very beautifying.
Oh my god. I mean, I honestly don't mind my face. I did use a freaking full coverage foundation. So I don't know how much of the shimmer is actually coming through. And then I feel like that foundation is accentuating every single line that's on my face. Look at my smile lines. Honestly, guys, they don't show as much. But this is just crazy. You know what? Let's go out and let's see what my husband has to say. He's kind of partially blind though. I mean, not really, but I think he is.
Very dark on your eyes.
Can you
Your
see?
eyes are red.
No, my eyes are not red.
This eye is red.
No. But look at the makeup. You're looking at the makeup. What do you think?
Between the two halves?
No, not between the two halves. Just the whole face.
बहुत makeup लगा है.
You can't see it. You can see the inner corner thing.
तो अभी इसमें क्या है? ये देख मेरे को इधर क्रिव आई जैसा दिख रहा है, but that's what was you saying?
Is it like, do I look snatched?
What do you mean by that?
You can't see a thing, is it?
I can't see anything different.
What is the doctor telling you that your eye number is reduced?
मतलब I see you wearing makeup. That's it.
I told you guys he was partially blind. He thinks this looks good. I mean, like, in what angle does it look good? Oh gosh, like, look at the lines under my eyes. Like, what? He's like, maybe some people like it. And then he said, maybe you want to check out cosplay if you think this is bad. This makeup is going to come off, like, right now. I mean, I love my cheeks, like this portion, just my cheeks. Everything else I hate. Have you ever done Instagram snatched makeup? If you have, then let me know so in the comments below. If you have created a video about it, then let me know so as well. I would definitely like to check that out, okay? But yeah, this is not for me, okay? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you had a good laugh, give it a thumbs up. If you hated how I looked, give it a thumbs up. If you think I did something superbly wrong, give this a thumbs up. And let me know what I did wrong in the comments below, alright? Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
फर्क नहीं हुआ है.
You don't see that it's beyond my eyes. It's like adding like 2 millimeters to my eyes on the inner corner.
Yeah, but then ऐसा makeup रहता है कुछ लोग का. ऐसा eyelids में भी it goes all the way to the top and stuff.